Buongiorno, welcome back to my Italian campaign in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Let's see, we have some convoy battles here. 4 convoy battles and a battle. Here we are facing a Kaiser class battleship. The thing is, their Kaiser class battleships are here in Danzig. At least 2 of them. I think, yeah, they've got one here in Emden as well. I want this task force here to fight these battleships, but they are in port. 2 heavy cruisers against a battle cruiser. I don't think that's going to work out. The Bourbon class heavy cruiser is just not suited for that. So we're just going to leave this one be. This convoy battle. We got cruiser on cruiser action. We can do that one. Cruiser on light cruiser. We can do this one too. How about here? Aegir. Kaiser class battleship. No. This is just going to cost me potentially a battle cruiser. I could get lucky with torpedoes. But again, I want this task force to do it. It's just not just 2 battleships. It's they're being combined. So what I've done is I've set a lot of my fleet to in being. At least the ones that are spawning these convoy battles. Hoping that next month, if we don't get battles like that, the Germans will actually send their battleships out to sea and fight my artillery ships. The ones we designed in a recent episode. But let's do this one first. Rhineland. That's one of the captured German ones that we refit. I think it's well suited to take on a light cruiser. Let's go. Okay. We got lots of 8-inch guns. They are firing now. Yeah, we're using semi-armor piercing on this class. Semi-armor piercing and incendiary HE. Semi-armor piercing seemingly quite effective against that light cruiser. At least we scored some very powerful early hits. Let's get a little bit closer. No reason to stay this far away. There we go. Now that's a Breslau class, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. I can, at least going by the silhouette. Yeah, it is. So it's got 6 inches of fore and aft belt. I'm actually going through the main deck. 6 inches of fore and aft belt, but only 3.5 main belt. Excuse me. So we can go through that. Oh, this is quite effective. Oh, keep it up with the AP. It was working. There we go. Cruiser down. Transports down. And I'm basically undamaged. Very nice. I'm liking these heavy cruisers. I think they were a good pick. I didn't think I would like them, but I do. Okay, good job. Next, we got a Scottish Polinoro class heavy cruiser. And one of my DDs going up against a German Rhineland class. A Danzig class light cruiser. And these things, I remember, if I remember correctly, they do not have a lot of armor. Alright, San Giorgio of Scotland, ready to take on a German heavy cruiser. Just slow you down to cruising speed, which is 29 knots. What kind of engine do you have? Turbo electric. Okay. Francesco Nullo, you're gonna do the torpedo thing, where you aim at the convoy, and we hope to accidentally hit something else in the process. Hang on. It's on, are you still... No, that's a DD. That's a DD you're targeting now. How about you instead target that light cruiser? Coming towards us. And Francesco can take on the DD. Francesco is a good DD killer. "16 kilometers out, I got a 14.7 kilometer gun range, and the guns are gunning." There we go. Cruiser taking hits. DD not gonna live much longer. AP, please. Let's get those torpedoes in the water. We have range, yes. Oh, torpedoes got blown up. That's unfortunate. That means Francesco Nullo is basically useless now. But San Giorgio took out the DD and the light cruiser. Francesco can just keep running. We're gonna have another Scottish ship on the thumbnail, potentially, unless something more cool pops up next month. Like, for example, the heavy artillery battleship. Already scored some hits on the enemy heavy cruiser. 24 kilometers away. I think we can get closer. Hang on, let's first I just recorded an episode of Shipyard Champions, so I had my armor penetration table adjusted. I'm pretty sure that German cruiser is running 200% armor. This one is not. It's an older design. I don't know why the Scottish wanted to buy this one, not one of the newer ones. Now, why are you switching targets? No point firing those big guns at the transports. I'm just gonna overpen. There we go. Good penetrations and floodings on the enemy heavy cruiser, which has torpedoes. That we are in range of. If these transports start taking torpedo hits, we know there are torpedoes in the water. Let's go with AP for now. I'm gonna get those 4.2s into range with the transports. Let's get a clean side shot on the Vidder. 7.2 main belt. How close do I have to be? 15,000. Looks like we're doing it. 168%. Okay. Now, let's just kill the transports. And this will mostly come down to the 4.2s, I guess. The 11s will just struggle with overpenetrating. I could have my DD help with this, but it's already retreated. You don't have torpedoes, do you? No. See the work the secondaries are doing versus the work the main guns are doing. Like, I know over penetrating was a real thing that happened, which is why the all or nothing type armor scheme was introduced, where the parts of the ship that are not that important, you just leave them with very little armor, so enemy shells will just pass through, hopefully with doing very little damage. But like this thing, main belt overpen. When it's behind the main belt, probably some stuff that you want to protect, even if you have a 0-inch main belt. That stuff will not like getting hit by 11-inch high explosive shells. Well, it would probably be the cargo, wouldn't it? So, with tanks, supplies. Things that might even arm an 11-inch high explosive shell. And that's the last transport. Yeah, look at the combined damage of the 4-inch guns compared to the 11s from farming those transports. Alright, and I guess that was it then for 1963. I could try this Hanover versus Eridano, but I just don't think it's a good matchup, you know? It could easily cost me the Eridano and not kill the Hanover. Although I do have a DD that could quite easily kill the enemy DD, then use its torpedoes on the enemy battleship. Then again, it's a DD that could also just get obliterated by the battleship. That would be throwing away a battlecruiser. That would be throwing away 2 heavy cruisers. So, we're gonna do the dishonorable thing and just go next month. Unless, let's see, that's Western Poland that these ships are holed up in. Western Poland. Now, I don't have enough tonnage, I'm pretty sure. But if I could get a strike mission against Danzig, and I think having a naval invasion against Western Poland would make that more likely. I'm not sure, but it might. Then I might get that battle I want. I might get to fight the Kaiser class battleship with my, come on, Giulio Cesare class artillery battleship. Let's go, 1964. Just 1 year left. Well, I'm not quite getting what I want. August von Bismarck is replaced. We're getting a strike here on Tallinn. Technology. Scotland buy some more ships. That's a naval invasion. That's a naval invasion. What's this here? Oh, the Germans are trying to naval invade me. Yeah, good luck with that. Here we go. The battleships have set out to sea. Screw the naval invasion of Poland. It's not that important. I was just luring them out. Now. Hopefully, I will get my battle. Ambush. 4 DDs. 3 Cesare Rosarol. I hope I am pronouncing it correctly now. And 1 General Antonio versus a Danzig class light cruiser and a DD. Yes, we're gonna do this. I think I can. Let's see. You will detach and you will join the other DD. I'm gonna try and do the cross torp thing. Let's see, what's what here? That's the DD, alright? Okay. We're gonna gun down the DD first. No need to waste torpedoes on that thing. Already in gun range. Actually, let's have the torpedoes launch against that light cruiser already now, before the torpedoes blow up. There you go. DD is dead. We're gonna gun down the cruiser as well. I think we are. I think we're just not gonna worry about the torpedoes. Well, I took one. But that's okay. Yeah, we gunned down the light cruiser. No need for the whole cross-torp thing. Oh, right. Yeah, you're not getting that one, Germany. Let's go next month and sink those battleships, finally. Let's see, what do we have here? DD. I still have a battleship in Emden. So, before we go to next month, I need to undo what I did. Set these back to sea control. Like so. Alright, let's cross our fingers and hope that the battle appears. Apparently not. There is no meeting. Okay. Engage. I want that fight. We have a convoy and a battle here. Light cruiser on light cruiser. Dogali 1963. That reminds me. The Dogali herself. And one of her sisters. They need that refit. But this one has that refit. And she's gonna fight a Danzig class. I think that should be possible to do. Torpedoes off. "20 kilometers away. I've got a 20-kilometer main gun range with AP. Danzig don't have a lot of armor though. HE might actually be the best choice. Let's go with AP. Let's get some hits. AP accuracy is better at this range. Ricochets. Okay, then go with HE if you want to. The torps in the water. See if they hit anything. Oh, we might. We might. Yes. Here come the enemy torpedoes. Sailing alongside. There we go. That's the broadside hits I wanted. Uh, 1.5 main belt. Cormoran. Now AP maybe? No, just blocked. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. I think we're just gonna shoot it to pieces, so might as well use HE. There she goes. Ooh, another torpedo stealthily appeared. I think these are running electric torpedoes. Alright, and the convoy is what? Yeah, Mecklenburg again. going up against 2 light cruisers. Excellent. Alright, this time I do not think I really need the DD. But we're gonna try and do the torpedo thing. The classic maneuver. Not really gonna work if those light cruisers just come straight for us though, but see, my cruiser is already firing. There we go. Let's have the torpedoes launched towards the transport. There they go. Ooh, Simone. You can retreat now. Looks like it hurt. Don't worry, Mecklenburg will avenge you. Are these torpedoes gonna hit anything? I'm hoping. Let's see. Oh, you switched your... No, you didn't. Main guns are still targeting the light cruiser, and secondaries on the transport. Exactly how I wanted it. I want you to load some AP though. I think that would be nice. We're gonna get a torpedo hit on a light cruiser. Yes! And Mecklenburg makes very short work of the enemy light cruisers. We're scoring some torpedoes on the transports too. That's okay. Not really necessary, but I have no objections to bonus damage. There we go, flooding hits on the light cruiser. Let's do some maneuvers. These have very stealthy torpedoes, and my heavy cruisers do not have sonar, because that's impossible to mount on a heavy cruiser in this mod, Dreadnought Improvement Project. So essentially, if they have launched torpedoes, I will not see them until they hit me. They are electric torpedoes, yeah, minus 88% visibility. Okay, cruisers are down. Let's do another maneuver. And let's just get in with the transports, kill them all. Which this cruiser is very, very well suited to do. Both with secondaries and primary weapons. And there they all go. It's a perfect case of the perfect ship against the perfect enemies. Alright. So that was that. We're gonna see if we can actually get this battle now. Oh, they are moving. Let's cut them off. This should give me a battle, right? Well, I don't think there are any ships in that enemy formation that have a top speed of less than 30 knots. So they could potentially withdraw, and that would make the game not spawn the battle. And this invasion is just gonna fail. It'll add some unrest, but that's fine. Alright, march on. And it looks like my prayers are answered. Let's do the strike mission first. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Giulio Cesare versus Kaiser. Emperor versus Emperor. Right? Let's go. And we are already firing. Let's get this this mess organized somewhat. We have one. Oh yeah, we got a mix of Japanese and Italian DDs. That's not really ideal because well, we're looking at different top speeds here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to add all DDs together for now. Let's find the ones with Japanese names. These ones. Detach. Now this is going to be a little bit of a challenge to get this all untangled. I mean, the easier thing will just be to have them in the division they started in, because, well, the top speed difference isn't that different. But still, there we go. One squadron of Italians and one with Japanese. Pasta and noodles, right? I think I made that poor attempt at a pun before, so excuse me. Let's slow these down to 28 knots. Battleships, San Andrea and Balboa. We can just plod along here. These big ships, I want them turning this way, but turning is going to take a little while because these are all very slow and ponderous. Let's pick out the enemy battleships and make sure we have some big guns targeting them. Giulio Cesare with her 20.9-inch guns, and the Guineas with her 20.9-inch guns. See, next biggest would be Montague, 19.5s. Where are the enemy battlecruisers? Did they only have one? Yeah, they did. That's that one. So, actually, Montague, Boyardee, you're also going to target the battleships. San Andrea and Balboa, you're going to target the battlecruiser. And my heavy cruisers are just going to be on point defense, targeting anything that comes close. My poor DDs might take some hits trying to untangle themselves. There we go. Here are the Japanese. No major damage caused yet. Japanese destroyer squadron has formed up. Agostini lagging a little bit behind the rest of her Italian sisters. Let's see, what range are you firing at? Oh, that's a perfect pause. You are firing at 42 kilometers with 10% accuracy. Excellent. And at that range, you got 25 inches of deck penetration. Also excellent. That is enough to go through the deck armor of a Kaiser class. Let's see. It's the most imposing angle we can pick here. I guess it all is, right? We got this amount of muzzle flash. Yeah, that works. That certainly works. Making any other gun ever put to sea look small by comparison. You can actually slow down a little bit more, heavy cruisers. Are we in torpedo range yet? Well, we're gonna target the battleships with our 23-inch torpedoes. And the Japanese, I'm gonna find some torpedo targets for you too. Don't worry, you are not forgotten. You get a spread of torpedoes, you get a spread of torpedoes. You get a spread of torpedoes. And you get a spread of torpedoes. You're authorized to launch, smoke, and retreat. Are you in range of the battleship yet? Yes, you are. Authorized to launch. Oh wait, are my battleships targeting something else now? They are not? Good, good. Good. Yeah, it's my cruisers doing their job. I should not second guess them. I just want them to slightly readjust their fire. Excellent. Torpedoes outbound. Except for from Agostini. But now, of course, this battleship changes course. Agostini also launches. That's fine. But my DDs have attracted enemy torpedoes. Or have they? No. I think those are my torpedoes. In fact. Yeah, these are my torpedoes. Never mind. It's still not a bad idea to try and avoid them, though. Here's the... oh, it's a good volley. We're gonna hit some ships here. Might even hit that Kaiser class. .20-inch guns have actually done quite a bit of damage. And remember, the further out they are, the more deck pen we're going to be looking at. Which is exactly what they've been built to do. The Japanese DDs have barely taken a scratch, motoring along at 41 knots. So they're just out of here. Let's see, Giulio, you're firing HE? I want you to fire AP. I want you to fire AP also. And I want to make sure that you are still targeting ships that you should be targeting. That Kaiser class is almost dead. Yeah, you're still targeting your targets. That is great. Is that from massive fire from all my ships, or from actually taking penetrating hits from the big guns? Take a look at the log. Main deck partial pen, main deck partial pen, main belt partial pen, main deck over pen. How do you over pen 18 inches of main deck armor? I want to know. Main belt partial pen, main deck partial pen. I guess it is a little bit close now for deck penetrations. Yeah. Can't really reliably pen it at that range. So we can go back to auto now. If it had been more like a long-range artillery duel, we might be seeing more of those belt penetrations that we were aiming for. You two can probably get a little bit closer. Yeah, this battleship is just gonna fall apart. Just from the pure weight of fire raining down upon it. There it goes. These light cruisers still just pursuing my my DDs? Yeah, they are. They got very little armor though. And I've got guns that can potentially penetrate them on those DDs. So let's just focus on this first. And if we have to, send the DDs to kill the light cruisers that are trying to kill the DDs. Just turn the tables on them. Here we go, Hanover. And all the partial pens on the decks. 29 kilometers. 31 kilometers. Firing HE because you just don't have the penetration at this range. There she goes, anyway. But I'm pretty sure we did score some actual full-on main deck pens when she was at longer range. I just kind of missed it. Giulio. Beowulf has 15 inches of main deck. We're gonna pen that. Beowulf might try not to get penned by that, but we're gonna try and pen it. .30-kilometer range. Ricochets, ricochets. Let's pay attention now. She's firing a volley. Here they come, 4 very big heavy rounds. Just partial pens. Again, she's just a little bit too close. Would ideally want to be at 35 or 40 kilometers. Get the most out of my my deck penetration. She's been slowed down enough. I could. If it was a simple one-on-one, could at this point. There we go. Main deck penetration for 9,000 damage. Oh, exactly what I was after. Yeah, if it was a simple one-on-one, it would be easier to get. And another main deck pen for 30,000 damage. Yeah, as I tried to say twice now, in a simple one-on-one, it would be easier to just get my battleship out to more range, to more reliably score those. Oh wow, that was a big hit. That's 200,000 damage almost. To stay at that ideal range. Now I also don't want to just mess up my formations. Now, these 20-inch guns are they're doing work. They're not just meme cannons, they are doing work. Let's just let this handle itself. And go hunt some light cruisers with my new Japanese destroyers. Oh wow, weather is coming in. Just have to sail by the by instruments. They don't have quite the same firepower as my own homegrown DDs, but not far off. There we go, we are close. I don't think their tower spotting is very good. I think that's a major weakness. Stralsund. Come on, Shirayuki. We can take on the Stralsund. No, we're taking hits now because, oh yeah, the weather is has changed for the worse. 1.5 inches of armor. We're gonna go torpedoes on. 10 kilometers away, 1 inch belt penetration. Let's go with, let's see, what did you have for the 1.2 fore and aft, 1.5 main. I don't want to lose to Shirayuki doing this. Let's see, let's have the Shirayuki detach. Back to auto, I think if you're at range, the incendiary ammo might work better. Still just fighting this one light cruiser, right? Because her friends went somewhere else. 6.7 kilometers. Yeah, there we go, flooding. Yeah, we're gunning it down. Oh, here come enemy torpedoes. That I can just not see. Not only are they stealthy, but the weather is preventing me from actually seeing them on screen. That was close. Okay, now auto. Burn it down. We're still going with AP, that's fine. Carlson has most of our guns taken out. Angle is bad, torpedoes are blown up. And there she goes. She sinks. There's something else close by. Where is it? Is it near the other part of the fleet? Something is close. I'm guessing it has to be that light cruiser. Not the Stralsund that we sunk, but the other one. So nearby the DDs. But it has to be very close because max game speed is ×5. But I just really don't like fighting in this kind of weather. So we're gonna end it here. And that was quite a victory. And concept proven with the Giulio Cesare class artillery battleship. Yeah, it was the one, the light cruiser that got away. That doesn't matter. We can get her later. Let's see. Giulio Cesare, 100,000. And her sister did 269,000. Fumizuki also, wow, 4 torpedo hits. Very nice. Very nice. But yeah, also heavy cruisers did good in taking on these DDs. Egir took 23,000 damage from 20-inch guns. That did the most damage to her. And Hanover, 22,000 damage from 20-inch guns. Yeah, 20-inch guns did the most. They worked as intended. So now I can claim that these ships work as intended and keep selling them to my allies. So with that, the okay, Canada wants to buy Dogali class. Okay, very nice. With that, the concept, the proof of concept has been proven by the concept, so to speak. Let's send these down here. Are we actually gonna do this invasion? Maybe. I mean, why not? This one is succeeding on its own merit. I just need more tonnage here. Where am I going to come up with a lot of tonnage? Just like that. Maybe from here. So that's 623,000 tons. We got... Where's my... there, Liverpool. Madonna is still being repaired. 2 more months. Lepanto is ready. We're looking at a 9-month invasion. Let's split up the battle cruisers. Fortuna, Italia, Regina Isabella. Like so. Do I have a lot of DDs somewhere? What do we have here? Sanita and Mecklenburg. Sanita can probably just go down here on her own. Start hunting. Because at least nothing will escape her. Tiramisu is here. Akaishi, Amagi, and Capri. Yeah, let's find a space for you too. Here. Not the Bourbon. You can stay home. There we go. And with that, this episode is over. I will see you tomorrow, which might actually be the last video of the campaign, because the Germans don't have much left. And I don't think there's enough time to start orchestrating a war with the British, Americans, or Japanese. Although it would be kind of fun. The Japanese do have some ships. The Americans have almost rebuilt something that looks like a navy, and so has the British. Where is the British Navy? Is it all here? In the Channel? I'm guessing it's just all over. Yeah, spreading out. There we go, there's Britain. Here's Britain doing things in the Caribbean. What kind of things? Who knows? Burning fuel, I guess. Goodbye, and take care.